Hello and welcome back to Octoberfire Gaming. We are playing the War3zuk All-In-One Overhaul in 7 Days to Die Alpha 20.6. It is the morning of day 21, and you'll probably notice that the last episode was day 18? Day 18. And the reason that it is now day 21 is that day 19 and day 20 were a lot of like grinding stuff and riding around. I hear a whole bunch of footsteps. I wonder if that was a wandering horde that just went past. So anyway, day 19 was literally an entire day of riding around. If you remember, at the end of day 18, we had left Bob at the old West Town, found a whole lot of schematics, got into kind of a fight right outside of Bob's, and realized that it wasn't a good idea to be out after dark. So I came riding over into this town to try to find a place to shack up for the night. I did end up finding one of those brightly painted grain silos way over here in the corner. And then all of day 19, I spent riding through this town trying to find something interesting to raid. And there's some interesting POIs, but there wasn't anything that really like reached out and grabbed me. And then by the time I realized it was starting to get dark, I, had spent the entire day riding around on a bike, and I figured nobody wanted to see that. So we skipped that day. And then day 20, wasn't really the same. It was, I decided to go out and get the treasure map that was out here, Jennifer's treasure map. And I took another Jennifer's treasure map and also Nicole's treasure map. And I got Jennifer's treasure map here. Alrighty. What have we got? 5,000 dukes and some ammo. Rode up past this POI here that looks kind of like a Stonehenge. On my way over to that, I saw this POI, so we went riding over there to check that out, and it's a really big, like, villa kind of POI with a pool, but it's got a fence and a wall all the way around it, so I didn't go into there. Then I decided to head down to get Nicole's treasure map. Nicole's treasure map was up on top of a mountain, and that's where this happened. Yeah. So that's our first death. Now, I know that I have mentioned this in the past. I don't do permadeath. I know there are a lot of people that do, and that's great. If that's what you do to have fun, then more power to you. I don't particularly like doing permadeath. The way I look at it is a game is over if your base is completely destroyed. That's morning. And you happen to die on Horde Night at the same time, right? Other than that, I head back, grab my stuff, and carry on. So after that, I got Nicole's treasure. 6,000 dukes and more ammo. And I also got Jennifer's treasure. What do we have? More ammo and more things to sell. Nice. And then I headed home, and along the way, I completed the first part of the Psychopath prereq and killed my 100th animal. Ooh, burning crispy bacon. Got us through Psychopath, and now I just need to kill 10 zombies. After that, went to Wrecked to sell some stuff, bought a Pistol Pete and a Lucky Looter book, and then headed home. When I got home, I went ahead and cleared or wrenched apart all of the cars downstairs. I ended up making a bullet press, the HD bullet press right over here, so that we can finally start making bullets. I used some of the schematic pages that I've been grabbing, and I now have 18 left out of the 37. I made the pig's bench, which I'm not going to show because YouTube will not like it. There are some explicit pictures on the other side. And then I started crafting bullets for Horde Night coming up. And these HD bundle are 100 bullets, and they take 80 bullet tips, powder, and bullet casings. And in fact, probably need to start making more of each. And then I also put points yesterday into crafting for 10% faster crafting and memorization for 6% more experience. So I think that brings us up to this morning. Come on over here. I must not have been a wandering horde then. Sure sounded like it. And also overnight, I did wrench 2 street lights for some steel so that I could make that bullet press. I had 17 steel prior to that, or 18 steel prior to that, and it needed 20, so I did go ahead and do that. Today, I would like to try to find a crucible that would actually be a really good use for today. Wooden bow, I think, is going to end up going away. Finish crafting up this. We'll just go ahead and take those. 1,500 rounds is a good start. Oh, and I did want to mention before I leave my base that I have been tinkering around with making up a new kind of ammo. I've always been particularly fond of the stun baton with the repulsor mod, watching things go flying. That's Psychopath prereq 2. Nice. The next step is to kill even more zombies. So what I did was I basically took the incendiary rounds and kind of copied them and made what I'm calling man-stopper rounds, but they aren't really. But they have a chance to ragdoll your opponent when you hit them. So, and then they take, the incendiary rounds take 2 hollow points plus gunpowder and bullet casings. The man-stoppers take more hollow points, more gunpowder and bullet casings. And so they kind of fit the aesthetic here. So you've got the incendiary, which sets your target on fire, the shocking, which shocks your target, and of course the man-stopper, which, ragdolls your opponent. And they are supposed to be rare. So you're not gonna, I don't think you can find these in loot, or you can't very often. You can find them in the trader's secret stash at higher levels of the secret stash, I think. and you basically have to make them in, if you decide you want to craft them, you have to do them in singles. You can't make the bundles. So that should keep them fairly rare. So if I find some being sold by a trader, I may pick some up to use. I can't make the first aid kit, no, because I need more points in position. So today, like I said, I want to find a crucible if at all possible. And to that end, I think we need to go on a trader run. The traders do restock every day, which gives this kind of pressure to check the traders every day, and I don't like doing that. But I think we'll go today and check all the traders. So we will start by heading over to Joel, and then we'll come back and get wrecked, and then Bob, and then we'll see where we are with regards to Horde Night at that point. So I will see you over at Joel's. 5:30 chili. We'll buy the other sugar butts. All right, Joel. What do you have? Yeah, see, here's the trader sells incendiary bullets right now. Do you have the pumpkin pie recipe, automatic weapons handbook, learn an elixir, cooling mesh mod schematic? That might not be bad. Magnet forcer, rocket launcher, muzzle brake. And there's some shocking rounds for 45 ACP. But no crucible. Probably should buy the...
Thanks anyways. You be careful out there.
Probably should buy the gunpowder, but I think we'll leave that there for now. Let's head back over to Wrecked.
State your business, fool.
I'd like a crucible, asshole. Night Stalker 7. That's not too bad. Robotic drone schematic. A motorcycle. Nice. Pistol Pete. And a Forgotten Elixir. %50 sneak damage at night. It's not really something I need to concern myself with. Chainsaw schematic would be nice because I will need to make one of those, I think. Ooh, he's got a cigar. That's... Can I make a cigar?
Get the fuck out of here.
Nope, I can't make a cigar. I think I'm going to buy a cigar from him. Take that.
All that damn gawking at goods and that's all you buy?
Yep, that's all I buy. And what else do you have, Wrecked? Think I will take your gunpowder.
Shit, man. I treat you that good and you don't even fucking tip me.
Yeah, well, we all have our problems, don't we? I think I'm going to take the pears, too. Because I think I need that for a cooking quest. Now, let's go ahead and get over to Bob. Okay, here we are at the Borg Cube. This POI, this trader POI is actually really cool. This is done by a buddy of mine, Mr. MPLogue. who has a whole lot of very neat POIs available on Nexus, including this fantastic fantasy trader. With a friend, Bob. Fish tacos, got 45 ACP shocking, batter up 5. We're not using clubs, so that's not really helpful. An old semi-chassis. Not really helpful, Bob. I don't want to keep buying the gunpowder. As much as I can use it, I don't want to keep buying it because we're going to end up buying a whole lot of gunpowder, and then we are going to find the crucible and not be able to buy it because we don't have enough cash. He's got a helicopter chassis, a mini bike. Oh, that would be nice. Dirt bike chassis, generator bike. He's got a whole lot of vehicle stuff. Molotovs. And grenades. Okay, nope.
He's seeing you.
Alright, Bob. Not really helpful today, but appreciate it nonetheless. Anyway, if you want to add these traders to your game, you can find Mr. Logue's Fantasy Traders on Nexus, and I'll try to remember to put the link down below. Now it is 10:30, and if I remember correctly, there was a Working Stiff Tools in this town. Yes, this is it, the Working Stiff Tools. Okay, that's Psychopath 3. We need to kill 10 more zombies for Psychopath 4. And this is the Working Stiff Tools that I was talking about. So let's get through here super quick, get the Working Stiff Tools boxes in the back, and get going. Everybody wake up. Oh my god. Alright, well. Looks like that was... Oh, you serious? Alright, well, I can craft cigars now, so that's wonderful. But also, we got the Crucible schematic. But let's go back over and talk to Bob on the way home. I'm going to scrap these schematic pages since we already know them. Oh, and then for finishing the Psychopath, we did get AP slug rounds, the Psychopath vending machine, and an HD double barrel shotgun. So that is pretty cool. We'll take a look at those a little bit later. I'll go ahead and mark that, and then we need to get back over to Bob, who is over here. All right, I'll meet you back over at Bob's. Okay, we want... That's the thunder. Bullet tips, casings. What else do you have? 9,000 dukes for 77 forged steel. And you've got cement. We'll take that. Okay.
Much obliged, stranger.
All right, Bob. See you later. Let's get home. Okay, we are just about home. The crickets are chirping. Put my dukes and the sugar butts back. We'll take all of this. I'm gonna go put this stuff away real quick, and then we'll get ready for our horde. And we have a wandering horde coming past, so let's put this down real quick. Psychopath complete, which lets us buy steel, iron, random parts, and the farmer, of course, is seeds. Looks like part of the wandering horde's already gone past. Alright, it is now 8:30. Let's get over to the horde base and get ready. All right, Horde Night, day 21. I've got repair kits, I have ammo, throwables. I've got stuff to repair. Here we go. Got an Undertaker right off the bat. And I am planning on taking out these two blocks here. because I'd like to be able to see the zombies as they're coming up. Only thing I really have to worry about right here are birds. In fact, if I extended this if I extended the roof over some, then that wouldn't be a problem at all. So that might be something to do. Before our next horde. I currently have this set to 16 zombies. We get through this Horde Night, I will bump it up to the next level, which I think is 24. Ah, I knew that was going to happen. And yet, I did it anyway. Yeah, I think that was a bird. Either a bird or a cop. Something's on fire over there. That was a bomber. Those guys explode. I have to repair my pistol here in a moment, and I'll switch over to my shotgun. This is a fairly tame Horde Night so far. I mean, really, there's very little in the way of danger for me standing back here. Unless they take out the ladders downstairs. And those bombers. Those are dangerous. Oh, that's broken. Yeah, there are... That's a Titan cop. There are dogs inside, because they can't get up here, and so all they're doing is just sitting down there breaking stuff. Oh, good God. Titan Cop is pretty big. I still see zombies spawning out there. And that is morning. Yeah, there's a bear over here. Got it. Okay, we need to get downstairs and grab our loot as well as get some dogs killed. So, let's go ahead and do that. Got plenty of boxes down here. Was it just one? Yeah, looks like it was just one dog. Okay, let's get through this loot real quick. I think I've got looting goggles on. Yes, I took off the perception ones I had. Iron spear schematic. Sure, why not? Okay, and that is the end of Horde Night. What did we get? We got a couple more schematics that we can scrap since we already know them. Spotlight schematic, which we don't need because we'll end up learning the basics of electricity. I'm a little bit thirsty, so I'll take that. We also got the bicycle chassis schematic. Again, we won't need that because we'll be putting points into Grease Monkey at one point or another. I think that went fairly well. So let's go ahead and put our stuff back into the box. I'm going to take the pipe shotgun. And go ahead and sell it. And I do need to do some repairs, but I'm not going to do those right now. Okay, I think that's it. I'll go ahead and get my stuff sorted and get back to the base, and then we'll pick this up on day 22. So I want to say thank you for joining me, and you take care.